Hello guys, today I will do oil change and filter change in my Buick Allure 2006. Okay, before we start, I will just prepare everything. Okay guys, so before we start, these are what we need. So we need the 13mm wrench, safety glass, and gloves. Also the drain pan. Okay, and make sure before you start working underneath the car, you have jack and jack stand. I put my extra tires for extra support just in case something happens. And make sure you have a wheel choke. If you don't have wheel choke, just use a piece of wood. So I put one there, one in there, also one in there. Okay, and make sure before you start doing this, your emergency brake is on. Okay, let's get started. Okay guys. Okay. Sorry for the camera. So here is our drain plug. As you can see, I put my wrench in there, and when opening the drain plug, make sure you use the closed one. Do not use the open one. You might damage it. Okay. So when removing this drain plug, you always do counterclockwise. So when tightening it, you need to do clockwise, but when removing it, counterclockwise. Okay, so I will start. So I already start loosening it. It's loosened already. So I will be able to use my hand and make sure your drain pan is ready. And if you do the oil change, make sure the engine is cold because you might burn yourself. Okay, so I will remove the drain plug. Okay, sorry for the video. Okay, now it's draining. So we just need to wait until it gets empty. Okay. Okay, so that's almost empty. As you can see, it's slowly dripping. Now we can remove the oil filter. So the oil filter of this car is on the right side. Make sure you have these tools to remove the oil filter. So how to use this? So just put it like this, and as you can see, it's holding it really tight. Then turn it. Sometimes you can take this off using your hand, but sometimes this filter, it's really tough to remove. Okay, so maybe one more turn. Maybe I can use my hand now. Oh, it's greasy. Okay, now it's loose already. Now it's easy to remove. And make sure you have the drain pan in the bottom. Okay, as you can see, it's draining. Too much oil. Oops. Okay, it's finally. Okay, I'll put this here. Okay, guys, now we're done draining the used oil. Now we need to return the plug. And before returning it, make sure the plug is still good condition. Make sure the thread is good and the rubber is still good. Okay, now let's put it back. Then we can put it back to plug. So you can put it back using your hand for now. Okay, now use the wrench. Remember, tightening is clockwise. And make sure use the closed wrench, not the open one, okay? And make sure you don't over tight because you might damage the thread. Okay, now the plug is set. Okay, we need to put the new oil filter now. Okay, so what I want to do when putting the new oil filter, always clean it, wipe the remaining oil. Okay, now it's ready to put a new one. Okay guys, so this is the new oil filter. Make sure it has a gasket on it because you don't need the old one. You always want to use the new one. So what we need to do is line it up, then put it in and turn it clockwise. Okay, make sure it's tight, but make sure you just tighten it using your hand. Do not use tools, because if you tighten it using the tools, it will be hard for you to remove it next time you change the filter. Okay, let's tighten up. Okay, now we can put the tires on and remove the stand and the jack. Okay, now we're all set here. I already removed the jack and the jack stand, and I already put the tires, winter tires on. And
make sure we have the right oil in here. So as you can see in the cup, it says SAE 5W30, and I have SAE 5W30 full synthetic. Okay, so the right way to fill it is just make sure your car is in the even place. So make sure it's not uphill or downhill. Okay, now I will put the oil. So when putting the oil, make sure you don't overfill. So okay, and make sure the oil level is on the right level. Okay guys, so I just filled the engine with fully synthetic oil. So how you will determine if you fill the engine with the right amount? So we have 5 holes in the dipstick. Make sure at least you're in the range of these 5 holes. So if you overfill it, like if you fill more above the 5th hole, you overfill it, and that's not good for your engine. And if you fill it under the first hole, that's not good either. You don't have enough oil in your engine, and you might damage your engine. Okay guys, so make sure you have the right amount of engine oil. And just a reminder guys, I'm not a mechanic, so I'm just a guy who wants to do everything that I can. I just want to save some money and to help you guys how to do it on your own, because if I can do it, you can do it too, right? So if you like my video, please do like and subscribe my channel. Okay, see you next time guys. Thank you, bye bye.